So CDK Deals has an event called Back to School Sales, and they're offering students a 30% off discount of a Windows 10 Pro key. So instead of paying $21 for an OEM key, you will only pay $15. Just head over to their website at cdkdeals.com/backtoschool and click Windows 10 Pro. You will be asked to make an account, and after doing so, head over to the promotion code bar and type MAC30, then click apply. As you can see, the price has already been discounted. Now click submit order and choose PayPal. After paying, you'll instantly receive your Windows 10 Pro key. Now all you have to do next is to use your new Windows 10 Pro key in your newly built PC. And by the way, they're also offering game keys for Steam, Origin, and Uplay, as well as virus software if you're in need of that. For more information, just visit cdkdeals.com, links in the description below. So this is a budget laptop called Funhouse F10 and the price is around $300. Is this a good laptop for productivity? Well, we'll check out its physical overview, features and more. We'll tell you everything you need to know coming up. So what do we get inside the box? Obviously, the laptop itself, the charging adapter, and some documentations. Along with the package include a basic mouse, a large mouse pad, and a backpack for the laptop. Now let's check out some physical overviews. So the build has a metal body on the top with a sandblasted silver texture. No logo of any kind, and it seems to be plain in my opinion. On the bottom, it feels like plastic, with same sandblasted texture, making it look like the same material but not quite in person. It also has a rubber feet to keep it in place. M.2 quick access is over here and the speaker out is over here. For the ports, on the left side we have the power input for charging, LED lights red when charging and no lights when fully charged. USB-A with unique mechanism. You have to put your USB downward to connect it. I'm not sure what is the purpose of this, but I find it very inconvenient. And of course, you have the mini HDMI input over here. At the right side, we have the headphone jack. It's a TRRS connection, so if your headset got a mic with it, it will work just fine. But for some reason, it doesn't have a separate control in the recording in the control panel. So even if you mute your mic through the inline control of your headset, the built-in mic will automatically turn on, which is dumb in my opinion. Anyway, we also got another USB-A and a mini SD card reader, which is much appreciated. Opening the laptop will have a bit of an elevation over here, and it's a nice touch in my opinion. It also has two rubber feet on the left and right side. The camera is here obviously, and the display is here, which we'll talk about a bit more in a little bit. At first, I thought this was a speaker out or some sort of ventilation, but it was just pure aesthetics and no particular function. Lastly, here are the LED indicators. So the keyboard has full key layout with a numpad on this side, which is into my liking. The keys doesn't wobble much, which is a good thing, I guess. It's not backlit, so let us not expect much, but the only thing that I don't like is that the media keys are set as default buttons. So basically you have to press FN button to access the F1 to F12. I'm not sure if this is becoming a standard on budget laptops nowadays, but I don't quite like the implementations. Lastly, the touchpad is large and also has several gestures available. It doesn't ignore my palm, which is very unfortunate, but I guess it's okay for its price point. Anyway, I think that's it for its physical overview. Now let's talk about the specs. So this has an Intel J4115 CPU with 4 cores, 4 threads in 1.8 GHz base and 2.4 GHz boost. It has an Intel UHD graphics 600, 8GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, 16:9 screen scale 1080p IPS panel in 60Hz. It has a Wi-Fi 2.4G and a Bluetooth 4.0. M.2 expandable up to 1TB and SD card slot up to 128GB. Camera has a 2.0 megapixel and a 4500 mAh battery. It has pre-installed Windows but no Windows key included, which is a total turn off. I was hoping to have at least a volume key or an OEM key available, but we don't have one. So I asked the store where I got it from, and they told me that there is no key included. Well, they even compromised, saying that it will function as a normal Windows and all, but the thing there is you can't update the Windows, and we all know where that is going. Without updates, issues are inevitable and it will potentially cause problems in the future. I end up buying an OEM Windows key for it, and I was able to update it afterwards. Well, I guess that's all that there is. Now let's check out some video on mic tests. So this is the video performance as well as the built-in mic sound quality of this laptop. I'm not sure how it performs, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. Well, all I can say that the laptop functions good for its specs. If you're going to use it for your daily productivity like browsing, simple photo editing, Zoom, Skype, or for your online teaching or schooling, it will work as expected. I don't recommend using this laptop for games since it will degrade the lifetime quickly since the laptop runs very hot. 50C in idle and reaches 60C at times during my tests. Simple workload is even more, and temps are reaching up to 71C to 80C, which is really too high. I can't imagine what will happen to this laptop if you play games at it. I suggest just use it for what it is made for, and that is productivity. I don't like the USB mechanism it has because plugging the USB itself is already annoying, and making this kind of plug doesn't make any sense. I like the full keyboard layout, and the typing experience is not bad at all. IPS panel is really nice, and no matter what angle you look at it, it's still the same color. Anti-glare screen is also appreciated since you won't have any problem when using this laptop on a very bright environment. The laptop's body is thin and compact and very light. If you want to see its measurement, just check this out and pause the video if you need to. I'm loving the texture since it doesn't absorb much dust and finger oil, but I don't like that there's a bit of a flex in the build. This might be a problem if not handled well. Anyway, my overall verdict is so-so, but if you'll ask me if I will recommend this laptop, well, that's a big no. First of all, the temperatures are too high even in idle mode. Second, no Windows key included. Basically, you can't update Windows, and this will cause a lot of problems in the future. The build is a bit flimsy and looks weak, though the specs are good for its price, but it's just hard to recommend this laptop because of all these issues I've mentioned. I would rather recommend the Bmax X15 laptop that we reviewed a few weeks ago. You can check out the video review at the top right side corner of your screen. That one has almost the same specs but a little less storage unfortunately. If you still want to buy this Funhouse F10 laptop, I place a link in the description below for you to check it out, as well as the Bmax X15 laptop. So that's it guys, this is Mac and I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. If it does, make sure to give us a thumbs up and share it. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.